All right, now we're looking into chapter 2, and I want to warn everyone, maybe you want to skip this video until you actually get to this encounter. You may not even see this encounter depending upon where you go and what you decide to do. So I would suggest looking at this once you actually get there to make sure you do the fight right, or if you just want to, check it out later on to see, if everything went the way it was supposed to. That's what this video is for. So I'm going to go ahead and read the rules. At this point in the game, you're told to pull 2 cards, which are these 2, and these are the 2 cards that you're revealing. So I'll read this for you. It says, the campfire rules. Place a marker cube on the first square left to right on the campfire rage meter. If the albino does not hit in a set, move the marker cube to the right. The albino's hit accuracy will increase each time it rises. So let's take a quick look at that. So here is the rage meter, and it's going to go from left to right in the accuracy of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So at the start of this face-off, we are going to go ahead and we're going to put a marker there, okay? Now let's move on. It says, during your turn, you may opt to use a half-sided bullseyes, the black ones, combination on the campfire meter. So if you can't see that, here it is. So this particular bullseye combination, you can use here to move the fire back down, which brings his accuracy down. So a bullseye combination on the campfire to move the meter down by 1. Otherwise, it will stay at the level it's on, okay? So layout cards 116, 183, and 117 as pictured below. Here they are. And that's the whole trick with this fight. So as stated, if the albino does not hit in a set, move the marker cube to the right. So when he's rolling, if he does not put something down on Hildegard's hit meter, it will increase. So that's what you have to deal with. So you can choose to use this bullseye to try and bring it down. But again, like the scarecrow fight, that's up to you. You have a few different options here. You can put a block up on the colored spots. There's little choke spots where you can block. You can try and lower this, and you can try and get hits on the albino. So that's how the fight goes. So I'll go through a set or two to show how this all works, and that's about it. So the hit accuracy on this one is 3. So I will roll 3 shot dice. So here's our start. So not a bad start. I have 1 bullseye already, and I have nothing here, but we can block this first spot. So if we can get this piece, we can block it. That's definitely worth our while. So we're gonna roll again. I did not make it. So that's that. So we have 1 bullseye, okay? Now I have an X, which will wipe off something. We're gonna obviously choose the miss. So for our turn, we got 1 bullseye. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put that there to indicate that we have hit him once, and now it is his turn. So he starts off on the weaker end because the campfire meter is down low. The 2 of these, the fire and the albino, they kind of work together, and the more angry the albino gets, it kind of makes the fire angry too. It's kind of they work together. So if he gets more angry, the fire rages, and it gives him the ability to get his accuracy up. Anyhow, so he just has 2 to start. So unfortunately, he's hit us with that one, and then he'll re-roll this one, and he misses. So, I'm not particularly happy with that. I would love to have put a block on there, but we're not going to get to. So he gets his 1 hit, and that's it. But the good news is he's keeping his hit accuracy at 2. So, it's kind of it's a lose-win, I suppose. Okay, so now it's our turn again. All right, so we got another bullseye. Not the bullseye I usually like to get because it's 3 dice, but since there's nothing we can do over here, it doesn't matter a whole lot. whether we use all of our dice. So that's actually pretty good. The reason why I'm not super thrilled is because since we're using all three, if we do roll the X, we're gonna have to pull one of these off, and I really don't wanna do that. So, okay, we did not, which is great. So I get my next bullseye on the albino. All right, so it's his turn again, and he's gonna be rolling 2. Let's see what happens. Nothing, and the half white. So as you can see over here, he cannot, fill that spot, and he can't use either one, but he's gonna have to keep something here. Doesn't matter, we'll just keep that here, and he can re-roll this one. And thankfully, he got nothing, but, the fire is now going up 1. So, nice that he didn't hit us, but it could be a problem on our next roll. So I'll do this one more time. So this is our next one. And I got the circle there, which is fine. Have a bullseye, and we have this extra one. Okay, so I'm going to roll this, and now I'm not worried if we get a scratch. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. So we have 2 bullseyes, which brings us, we've knocked him down halfway, and it's his turn. So that's how it's gonna go. It's gonna continue to go this way, and hopefully this meter doesn't continue to skyrocket. Life's gonna get real rough if it gets up to 6. So you're gonna have to, try to get this particular bullseye, moving forward if this fire gets, too big. So it can get a little tricky. But I'm already halfway there, and I've only got 1 hit on me. So things are looking pretty good so far. That's about it.